We're gonna start with King of Fighters.
King of Fighters? You mean King of Boring? What? Seriously, that movie was, for one of those fighting game films, it really was probably one of the most boring ones. Except for Rugal. Rugal, troll of the year every year, man. Troll of the year every year.
Hockey skates.
Ultimate cosplay, puts you cosplayers, I know the shame. Freaking, and then he was just awesome as fuck. Come on, Ray Park, man. Only guy that make Toad look like a badass. Seriously.
I think you just forgot the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I did forget.
Okay.
It's good to remember. Oh yeah, you know, there's also a white guy playing a Japanese guy.
Come on, weren't you paying attention to the plot?
What plots?
The sword?
I was.
The sword.
What sword?
The sword that
you guys just don't know your Japanese mythology.
You guys, you don't know anything. Next.
I play King of Fighters. I know the story.
It was such a boring and stupid movie. I was waiting for it to end the whole time. It was so
But Ray Park was cool.
Maybe.
Maybe. Roy's confirmed for nuts.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't like the movie at all. I think Dead or Alive is better than that movie.
Damn.
I think Tekken was better than that movie.
Tekken was better than that movie.
Both were better than that movie.
Repeat that again?
It was just boring.
What was better?
Tekken and Dead or Alive were better than King of Fighters. It was so boring. I didn't care about anything that was happening. I didn't care about any of the characters.
There was no plot.
There was nothing. I was just waiting for it to end. I was, let's just watch something else. That was my thing.
I expected a train wreck and got a
Mildly amusing.
Nothing.
That's
That's the beauty of it.
That's the biggest issue with the movie. I expected something so god awful that it would be entertaining, and then I got really what could have been the most boring action movie of all time. There was no real plot. The only thing entertaining about the entire movie was Rugal. And even then it was just cheesy as all hell.
There's a reason why.
They're all cheesy.
And, no, but there's cheesy, like Rugal's cheesy, which was really entertaining. Which was really entertaining, and then just everyone else being really bland. The action scenes were awful. The story was pasted together really quickly.
Or lack thereof.
Or there wasn't even one. They didn't even use anything as an excuse to fight because there was barely any fights.
They fought in the virtual
There was
world.
a ton of just talking, and the talking led to nowhere. It was really bad. I understand why people now say that it makes most bad movies look like Citizen Kane. It's just awful.
Going to me? King of Fighters is too deep for these charlatans.
I'm filming it just like they did to King of Fighters.
Yeah, the angles everywhere. Look. They say there's no plot. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to spoil something for you. I love these angles. The movie's plot was exactly like the game. I don't know what more you want. It was exactly like the game.
What was the
Hold
plot?
on. When you know that,
Fucking ate snakes and shit. That's really, honestly, have you seen the translations for the game in the game?
No.
It doesn't make sense. They probably just played King of Fighters 98, and they were like, let's just take all these cutscenes, make a flat-chested but attractive actress play Mai, have her be a more important character than in the game, and make Kyo Kusanagi have revitiligo but like horizontally. So he goes from Asian to white because he's Asian in flashbacks, but then when you fast forward, he's a white guy.
Yeah.
He's like,
His father was so disappointed.
His father was so disappointed.
He died.
He died trying to
sight.
kill him. I think. They say he was trying to kill Iori, but I think he was trying to kill Kyo.
I mean, an easy way to put it is that they ran out of money. That's why they had enough money to get an Asian kid.
Yeah.
But somewhere during the line.
How do you not have enough money to get a white kid? Come on. They're everywhere. But look. The movie had a plot. These guys were too busy goofing off to pay attention. But I was listening. Alright?
Okay.
I was listening. Okay, now, getting to the core of it, was the movie good? No. But it's based on a story of a game that has no story. Alright? And I love King of Fighters. But it has no story. It's a horrible story. It's like haphazardly thrown in there. But look, too much talking. Action scenes were bland. Some of them were silly. Not enough cheesy one-liners compared to Tekken. Tekken was godly.
Swan dive.
Swan dive! Curb stomp. Swan dive, curb stomp. Remember that.
And the movie.
End of movie. But no, this was like, oh, so much talking. I did like the little references they put in there to the games, but there just wasn't enough of that for me to be happy. I do like that Terry had his little cap. That was cute, but he looked more like Ralph.
CIA.
CIA. Fuck. No. He's CIA. Fuck, man. You need to breathe air to live.
How'd you do that?
Fuck that. CIA.
How'd you do that?
Fuck you. I'm CIA.
I think we learned.
Kyo's a bitch. I don't even like Kyo. He was a bitch in this movie.
Right, the guy that looked like he was.
Iori was Kyo and Kyo was Iori.
Like Kyo looked like he should have been in the Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah.
He looked like Goku. He looked like a Goku reject.
He looked like a Goku reject.
They probably couldn't afford it.
I think the biggest lesson we learned.
I have Dragon Ball recorded. We can watch it next
Do
time.
not make a movie based off a fighting game. It's gonna end in disaster.
Unless it's Blaze Blue and it's animated.
It's gonna any movie based on a fighting game.
Great.
is
Now I
gonna be a
gotta
disaster.
prove you wrong, Jesse.
Okay.
With what?
If you prove me wrong, I'll be happy.
This guy's
Ron,
trying to do
please.
Punch Out.
Please do Punch Out, dog.
I will.
I want to do Break.
And I know you can easily say I've already seen it. It's called Rocky, but don't do that to him.
Not necessarily.
Mike Tyson wasn't in Rocky.
I never saw Rocky Balboa fight an Indian man that had his.
That's true.
Or King
That is
Hippo.
true.
Or King Hippo.
There is
that
hope for you
Butterbean?
yet, Robert.
So,
You will do it.
know, I will do it.
I want to do Breaker's Revenge.
I would be perfectly happy if that actually worked.
Huh.
Okay, I'm filming that. It's Carlos.
Now I gotta.
Close the most.
Okay. I know that this supposedly King of Fighters is enough story or something. I don't even know what King of Fighters is about. I've never really
Thinks he
played
knows.
King of Fighters. But Tekken was better.
Yeah,
Tekken was better.
he did it all in one night.
He did it all in one night. What can they say? The people's choice.
The people's
You
choice.
know, what can they say?
John-
They can't say the same thing.
John
The only
Cena.
thing King of Fighters had going for it
Eating the eye.
was Ray Park.
Oh yeah,
When he was Doctor Who and all that stuff.
cosplay genius.
Cosplay genius. That was his master stroke.
Would you say that the whole movie should have just been Ray Park dressing up and doing crazy shit?
It would have been. And I said in the beginning that Ray Park probably had a terrible career, but now after watching that, he has the best career out of everyone in the movie. Really. So
Better than Maggie Q. Wow.
better than everyone. He's better off than everyone. He had a better role. He probably had more fun doing his role than Maggie Q did. So
Like, you got a roll?
what? She was just there.
She was just there.
I don't know. That's really all
Not
I can
having-
say. It
not
wasn't-
having
it
my
wasn't- At
chest.
the end of the day, it wasn't that great. Tekken was a lot better, and it was mediocre.
You move on. You
just forget. You just forget.
you
about
live
it.
and you learn.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
my life goes on.
live and let die. That's it.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Let's listen to the Who.
After watching that, consequences will never be the same. Even though consequences were never there to begin with, but
They were never consequences in the first place.
I don't know.
You guys don't
You know what they say.